Getting a business off the ground in a crowded industry, well, it's no easy task, but rather than compete, why not make your own market entirely? At least that's the theory at the heart of our next guest's new book. Join us now with more is Renee Mauborgne. She's the author of Blue Ocean Shift, and she joins us live here in the Flatiron. Very good to have you here.
Hey, good to be here with you.
Thank you for joining us. So what does it mean to make a, as you say, a blue ocean shift with your company? What does that mean, Renee?
So it means, how do we get out of cutthroat competition and take our team and our organization and ourselves to create all new market space? So it's what Warby Parker is doing today in the eyeglass sector. Instead of going head to head with Luxottica, expensive designer glasses, they create a lower end price eyeglass, functional with style and with social responsibility. That's what it is.
And so one of your points right there, number 3, discover hidden pain points limiting your industry. You mentioned Warby Parker. They found a particular hidden gem in the industry, in the eyeglasses market. So what are some ways that business owners can actually find those pain points to say, you know, this is an underserved part of the market. We know this is going to do amazing. Let's go for it.
Yeah, so in our book, we got an amazing tool for that. It's called the Buyer Utility Map. And it makes you look at from when you purchase a product, from when you search for it, purchase it, use it, supplements, and dispose of it. And what you find is that in many industries, there are pain points. So in our book, we look at one company, a French fry maker. This is a company over 100 years old. The industry is declining, and the whole industry competes on how do you make delicious French fries, which require lots of oil. When they looked at the Buyer Utility Map, they found out the whole industry never realized that there was a lot of pain points in that industry. One, to make French fries requires 2 liters of oil. It's expensive, hard to clean, it's messy, high calories. But because the industry thought you have to make French fries with oil, no one questioned it. When they applied the process and they looked at those pain points, they got the idea, how can we make great French fries fresh with only 1 tablespoon of oil? And the answer is what they called ActiFry. It changed the industry, grew the industry by 40%. People who wouldn't buy a French fry maker because it's expensive, the oil, messy and dirty, they came in. And people like Oprah, she tweeted, she said it changed her life.
Interesting.
And the stock price lifted 5% based on that one. And this is something that the whole industry never even thought of. So you even look at, for example, in our book, you look at the CD industry. They wondered why online music took off. But who could even open a CD the way it's so tightly wrapped? So our industries have many pain points we don't know about, and the book gives you a tool to do that.
You also write about the importance of having the right team, the right group of people around you. Is it difficult, though, to find like-minded people, especially if you're an outlier trying to do something that's so different?
I don't think so for millennials, certainly, and even in established companies, if you look and you say, people, do you really think we need to change? We always say, start with somebody who really believes they can do something different, and the industry has to do something different. If you have somebody that is going to be wedded to the status quo, you don't want them on your team. So you want to start with that person, and you want to get people with the skin in the game.
And we have about less than 2 minutes left, but I want to ask you what mistakes you see a lot of small businesses make, that things that they should look into.
They look at what the competition industry is doing, and they try to outbeat them at what the competition is doing, which makes them imitate, not innovative. And in our book, we give you 3 or 4 different paths you can look at, so you can start asking fresh questions and see fresh opportunities, so you can create those blue oceans like Warby Parker did in eyeglasses.
I'm curious what in your background, either in business or entrepreneurship or perhaps just authorship, led you to this kind of blue ocean idea?
You know, we're a little older than you. We were in Michigan in the 1980s. American industrial might was challenged. That's when the Rust Belt of America, the phrase came in. And all American companies were being challenged by global competition, this time Japanese. And they were competing, the market was shrinking, and they were declining. And we said, everyone was worried about how to survive. And we said, how do you thrive? And we looked at companies that were growing in spite of competition, and we found none of them were looking at the competition. They were all aiming to make it irrelevant by creating these new markets. And so that's where the idea of making this blue ocean shift comes from.
Really fascinating discussion. Renee Mauborgne, author of Blue Ocean Shift. That's the name of the book. That's what it looks like. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Renee.